Hello my friends. Today, Wednesday, we're going to play one of the most famous riffs of the 70s. It only features 2 chords and it goes like this. Of course, it is Rebel Rebel by the wonderful David Bowie. Put some drums on, 120 beats a minute on YouTube. 1, 2, 3. Right, that's what we're going to play. So before we start, download your idiot-proof paperwork, which you will find by clicking the blue link in the description box below this video. And also, I'd appreciate it if you click the thumbs up sign to say that you've liked the vid. Presumably you're going to like it. As I say, you won't find anything like this on the internet. You're going to have this knocked off in about 5-10 minutes. It's going to be a short lesson, this, promise you, and you're going to be able to play it. And also subscribe please if you haven't already done so, and share the hell out of this stuff because it's all free, it's all mine, so you're not infringing anybody's copyright, okay? And I'm not playing Mr. Bowie, I'm just playing me. Alright, I have to worry about the copyright, not you. You can share what you want. Alright, so and thank you again. I always have to thank you for the donations to the channel, because they are very, you know, they go to good use. They pay for the tea, the coffee and the biscuits now, folks. So thank you very much for that. Right, first of all, let's look at this. Okay, quick heads up for those people who are new to the channel. Clearly these are your fingerboard. All right, I don't need the big long ones because it's, as I say, it's so easy, this one. The numbers represent the strings that you're going to play, and the arrows represent the direction in which I would like your pleck to go. All right, because you've always got to think ahead when you're playing guitar. It's a bit like playing pool or snooker. Where's your next shot coming from? Think about it. It's very important, all right? Or like running towards the hurdles if you're a sports person, then realizing you're on the wrong foot. You get the drift. All right, so let's begin. First chord we're going to play is a D, but we're going to play a fragment of it. We don't need the whole chord. So what I want you to do, second finger on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the 2nd string at the 3rd fret. Okay, 2nd finger, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger, 2nd string, 3rd fret. Okay, I'm going to come down. You look at your first chord, broken it into so many little bits. It's only one sheet of paper. We're going to come down on the 4. We know that because there's an arrow pointing down. Now, if you catch a couple of the other strings as well, don't worry, because that's what the chord's for. Okay, so 4. If you hit a bit of the 3, fine. Then it's telling you to come up on the 1. If you hit a bit of the 2, don't matter. Come up on the 2 because it says there's an arrow with an upstroke. So the first little diagram, we've got this. All right. Look at the next diagram. You'll see that that finger 3 has now moved into the 2nd fret, and underneath that it's got a 2. So we're going to play the 2nd string with an upstroke. Sounds weird in isolation. Then we've got an E chord, and we've got to jump quickly to the E, an E major, and it's telling you to come up on strings 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now really all that means is this, you know, if you hit a few more, don't worry about it. And then the next shape, it's telling you to do exactly the same. Now when you do those upstrokes, try and block them on the way back down. Okay, it's part of the sound. We'll go into more detail in a minute. This is a basic overview. Then we look at the next shape. It's still on the E chord. We're going to play, and your little finger's going to be added to the 2nd string with the 4th finger in a second. First of all, we're going to play a 6. Then we're going to add that little finger to the 2nd string at the 2nd fret. I'm going to come up because the arrow is telling us to do that. Then the next shape, it's an E, but that little finger's gone, so we'll play the 2 again without that little finger on, again with an upstroke, and then a 3 with an upstroke, and then a 4 with an upstroke. And that's the end of the riff. Okay? And that covers the riff, it covers all the verses, it covers nearly all the whole song. So let's do it again. So we've got nice and slow. Now, as I always say, before you try and play it on a guitar or anything on a guitar, you've got to be able to play it in your head. You've got to know how the rhythm of the piece goes, because we're not reading music and we've got nothing to tell us, you know, the timing other than listening to the thing. So this is what you've got to do. Bom dum dum da ba ba da 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 bom ba 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 da 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 dum da 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 ba ba. And you see that? That's when there's an offbeat, and you've got to jump to that E for that. So let me show you. Now that's why this finger's kept free, because it's a quick change. You want to have that ready to jump onto the E. I'll do it again. And then you're safe then. Now the transition from the E back to the D, you'll notice that the first note of the riff is an open 4th string. So you can be playing that whilst moving these two fingers back into position. And even the one that follows it is an open string. So you do have time to get back, all right? So, see the way? They're all the things that guitarists do that you wouldn't know about unless somebody like me tells you how we get from one chord to another. And it looks easy, but really we're playing open strings. That's the trick, or the technique, if you want to call it a technique. You know, I call it a trick because that's what it is. You know, and books don't tell you that. You know, they sort of, probably because the people that write the books aren't guitar players. All right, so let's do it one more time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play this track and I'm going to slow it down. So this drum track, I'm going to go to playback speed, go on to 75%, so it's going to be a lot slower. So in your head, bom, da, 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 ba, ba, da, 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 ba, 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 da, ba, ba. Okay. So after that, you've got the middle section, A, and you'll see that it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 over the A, under the A, the D, the B minor and the E. So you're going to play the A like this. Come down quite heavily on the first beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and D. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and B minor. Try and come down from the 5th string on your B minor. Don't hit the 6th string. 2 and 3 and 4 and then finally the E. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and start again with the 4th string. Now, when I'm playing this, again, I'm going to exaggerate, but watch what happens as I'm changing between the A, the D, the B minor, and the E. Okay, yeah, you've heard me talking about this before. A. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and fingers are off. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and at speed. You won't hear it. I mean, you don't hear it. Let's put this back to its normal speed and I'll play that bit through. Watch this bit. Now, when it gets to the hot tramp, I love you so. If I said that to the people I know, I'd get slapped in the face. Okay. D. Hot tramp to an E. How do I get from a D to an E easily? I take this finger that's on the D and I go, move it 1 fret to the left. And then I put these up there. I love you so. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love you so. And it bends that bass string, that E string, from the 3rd fret, and then you jump straight onto the 4th string. So I'll do that again. Hot tramp, I love you so. And while that's going on, if you've got another guitar player that's only just started, then he can play, or she, that's all it is. And if you wanted to play it the other way around, E to D, all these great riffs, you see, they're easily put together, you know. And what makes them great is the fact they're memorable. All right, memorable, that's the key. It's not about speed and doing gymnastics on the guitar. It's about playing memorable licks. Okay, that's why the great guitar players that we all know and love, none of them are really fast. You know, Eric Clapton and David Gilmour, they're all, you know, Mark Knopfler, they can play with a little bit of speed, but they don't, their most famous songs that they've done are all, you know, slow enough for us all to be able to remember. Right, it's a quick lesson today. I've been decorating, so forgive the fingers, you know, they're all covered in paint. I'm aching, every bone in my body is aching. Anyway, listen, my moaning. The sun's still out, so I might go for a walk. Listen, it's been great to see you on this Wednesday. It's a nice easy one. I'll be back on Saturday with something a little bit more challenging, but for now, please try that one. And again, thank you for the donations to the channel. Please click the thumbs up. Remember your free paperwork at the bottom, and share it to whoever you like. All right, on that note, love you and leave you. Bye bye.